up, all my fight fans? So, there's been a lot of talk about Ryan Garcia and his whole, I guess you could say, maybe a breakdown that he's been having. You know, he's been having a lot of stuff going on with him outside of the ring and with his upcoming fight with Devin Haney, April 20th. I'm very much looking forward to that fight. But yeah, you really got to wonder what's really going on with Ryan Garcia. You know, he's been saying a lot of stuff on his social media. He's been talking and saying some of the most ridiculous things that you just do not want to share and say on social media. Now, it's one thing if you are actually having some kind of issues within your own personal life, and you do want to share that you are. You don't necessarily want to share what exactly they are, you know, because depression is a real thing. You never want to sleep on depression. If you are depressed, if you're having some kind of anxiety, if you're having some kind of mental health issue, you got to speak up. You got to say, hey, I need help. I need someone to talk to. But when you start delivering and you start saying some of the things that Ryan Garcia has said, then you start wondering, like, are you really having some of these issues, or are you just looking for attention, or are you looking for some type of build up of the fight, maybe, you know, get some kind of publicity or something like that? Because it's very, very, it's very concerning to hear some of the things he said. I'm not going to repeat any of those things, but yeah, it's very concerning, you know. So it makes everybody within the boxing world, is this fight even going to transpire? Is any of these fights, is this fight really going to transpire April 20th? You know, is he even going to show up? Or is there something going to happen midway through where he's just not mentally fit to fight Devin Haney? You know, and I hope he is okay. That goes without saying. I really hope he is. You know, if he really is having some trouble, I really hope he would just back out of the fight right now and go seek help. You know, because you got to put your health first. Whether it's physical, whether it's mental, you got to put your health first. Because if you're not healthy, if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else, and you are definitely now in no shape to go in that ring. Because you can get killed. If you are not in the right state of mind in the boxing ring, you will get hurt. Seriously hurt, if not killed. And that's something that we don't want for anybody, regardless of what you think of them. You don't want that for nobody. So, if Ryan Garcia is being truthful about what he's going through, even though he's already stated that he's okay, and that this is just him almost like having freedom of speech. And even though it's like, come on, there's certain things that are about freedom of speech, sure. I'm all up for freedom of speech, but then there's certain things that you just do not say, especially publicly. There's a lot of things you want to keep to yourself. Like, hey, you know what? This is not the time or place I should be talking about this. I should be talking to maybe a therapist or someone very close to me about this kind of stuff, because that's not a way to build a fight. You want to build a fight by trash talking to each other. You want to build a fight by saying, hey, I'm going to come after you. You beat me once, I beat you once, whatever. That's how you build a fight. But when he's talking about some of the personal stuff that he's going through, then it's different. It's like, hey, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Like, are you just looking for attention, or what's going on? You know, his close people, the people that he's close with, really need to get a hold of him and say, God, you need to stop. Give me your phone. You do not need to be on your phone. You do not need to be looking up social media. You do not need to be, like, you know, talking with this person or that person. You need to be training. Get in that ring. Use that heavy bag. Use that speed bag. Get in there and start practicing. You know, because he already lost to a really big name fighter in Gervonta Davis. This is another chance for him to show the world, like, hey, I am really that good. I am not just a YouTuber. I am not just a social media star. I am actually a legit boxer, because that's a big issue right now. A lot of people do not see him as being a legit boxer, a legit fighter. They just see him as being a YouTuber or a social media star that actually knows how to fight. But that's what the difference he needs to show everybody is, like, hey, I am for real. Has he went through stuff? Of course. I'm sure he has. Just like everybody else in the world has went through stuff at one time or another. And we all need help. But at the same time, if you are struggling, if you are, you know, fighting within yourself, then yeah, you do need to take a break, and you need to find that. You need to fix that, because he actually did do that one time. A couple years back, he had to take a break because he wasn't mentally fit. You know, he had to go seek help. He had to do whatever it is he had to do to get himself better. Then he came back and he started looking really, really good. Now, if it's starting to happen again, he needs to do the exact same thing. Step away for a while, fix yourself, come back better, stronger than ever. But if you are healthy, if you are mentally fit, if you are ready to go, then you need to focus. Because Devin Haney is no punk. Devin Haney is no easy fight. Devin Haney is no tune-up fight. He is somebody that will hurt you. He is extremely good. Extremely good. World class. And you do not want to sleep on him. And you do not want to overlook him. And you do not want to focus on social media. You don't want to focus on YouTube. You don't want to focus on all these other little things that's going to take your mind away from it. So hopefully, if he is struggling, he gets help. If he is not, stops with the social media and focuses on the fight. And hopefully this fight still does happen. So guys, let me know in the comments if you think this fight is going to happen April 20th. Do you think what's going on with Ryan Garcia is being real, or is he looking for some type of attention, some clout? Let me know in the comments, guys. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.